To the Road of Wellness podcast hosted by Taj. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So, one thing that I've observed and meditated on over the past, I would say almost year plus of my life is it doesn't matter how much you know if you don't apply it. It's like training for a game or getting all rah-rahed up in a locker room, but never going out on the field to execute and demonstrate your skill, right? And strengthen and sharpen your skills. So I equate that to my wisdom with life. I've been blessed to be given a lot of wisdom at a young age from a lot of mistakes, a lot of heartache, and just observing other people in my environment. And I've been led to share that information. However, in the past year, I've been focused more on applying the information. And I got the idea in the midst of that to do the New Leaf series. And that is basically the series targeted toward people who are suffering with the dark night of the soul and they're struggling to break out of the cycle. So if that fits your description, go and check that out. It's a 7-episode series and it still blesses my life every time I watch a video. So also with that, I feel like I've really poured out all of me, like all that I had to offer at this point as far as spiritual transformation goes, because I'm not one of those people who likes to stretch out topics or reiterate things over and over again just for the sake of content. Somebody's alarm. So I always said I like to create when I'm inspired. I don't ever want to create for the sake of the algorithm. I don't want to create for the clout. I don't want to create for the attention or for money, because I make my money different ways because I don't want to depend on content creation. So with all that being said, I have decided that this is the end of, I will say, round one or this season of the World of Wellness. It will return. I don't know exactly when. There are ideas that I have in my mind for like way down the road. In the meantime, though, you can still expect content from me. So it'll be still long form and a lot more short form content like I used to do back in the day. And you can follow me on IG and TikTok at The World of Taj for more of that short form content. I'll also be posting it on YouTube Shorts. But I just, as a life guy, right? As a teacher and a leader, you must practice what you preach and let your life be a demonstration and a testimony of your wisdom and of the source that is sustaining you and giving you that wisdom to share, right? And supporting you on your journey. If I were to continue this podcast right now, I would not be being true to myself, because I don't feel called to do it at the moment. That's simply what it is. And so with that, the lesson here for all of us is, remember, to thine own self be true. Yes, people may need you in a certain capacity, right? For whatever reason. Yes, you may have been called to do a certain thing at a certain time in the past. However, when you are no longer at peace, or when that's causing too much stress, or when you're no longer inspired and you can't seem to grasp the inspiration, or you're being called to go within or to study new things and sharpen your sword to become a student again, like that's why I feel like my life is this progression of becoming a student and then becoming a teacher and then becoming a student again and a teacher. And sometimes I can do that simultaneously based off of, sorry, that's my trade alert. Oh, sometimes I can do that simultaneously based off of how many obligations I have in my day-to-day life. Right now, my priority is trading. Hence the alert still going off, and it's like 11:57 noon. So I'm prioritizing that because that is what gives me the most joy right now, along with learning. So learning a lot about the psychology side of mental health, connecting that with spirituality as well as biology. For those of you who don't know, my first degree is in biology. I have a bachelor's degree in that, and then I went back and got a bachelor's in nursing. So that's why I work as a nurse while I'm working to retire. So, with that being said, welcome to the rest of me. I'm going to start sharing more. I won't say lifestyle content because I don't have time for that, but I'll share more in my vlogs when I go out and do fun things. I will share insightful messages and downloads as I receive them. I will do book reviews for y'all. And then, of course, anytime you need a prayer, anytime you need some loving, anytime, not sexual loving, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, some good vibes your way, or a prayer or whatever, or advice, guidance, please DM me. And when I say that, I mean that. Like, I'm not the type of person that thinks I'm better than anybody because I have a platform. It's a small platform nonetheless, but I work and I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it. And I do have people who genuinely support me, consistently have supported me over the years. So shout out to y'all. And I'm going to continue to show up for me and for y'all, but I have to do it in a way that fits the person that I'm becoming. And I'm excited to be a student again, like intentionally studying books for hours and doing research, like getting back to my biology nerdy, like diving deep days, and not just talking from my personal experiences, because I feel like I've shared all that I need to share at this point. So if you're struggling with impulses, if you're struggling with the darkness, if you're struggling with feeling all over the place, feeling scattered, feeling unmotivated, or stressed, there's plenty of content on my channel, y'all. Like, that's another thing. I've done the work already. So just go back and look at the topics and the old videos and find what you need. There's something for everybody in there, because the bottom line is we're all going through similar experiences. They just have different little contrasts and intricacies. So I love you all. Okay, this is not goodbye. This is a pivot for now, and stay tuned for all the great things to come. Thank you so much for y'all who have come back and supported. Thank you for those of y'all who have shared the podcast and who have got something from it. Even if you haven't given any acknowledgement to me or to my channel or my content directly, if you have actually followed the steps or followed any of the advice that I've shared, that means more to me than a like, a comment, or a share, because that means that I reached you and I reached your heart space, and I pray that that changes your life, okay? I love y'all so much, and I'm so excited for things to come, honey. This trading journey, get it out of here, okay? And I hope y'all are out there thriving. Don't be afraid to pivot, okay? You live this life for an average of 65 plus 70 years, right? If you're healthy, plus. You don't have to stay the same character or avatar. You have permission. I'm giving it to you, okay? Switch it up as many times as you like and enjoy the ride, okay? Till next time, your favorite wellness coach signing out. Peace.